is Matty Sallin, and I'm from San Francisco, California. By day, I'm a designer for a big software company, but in my spare time, I'm always coming up with new product ideas. My product is a device for the home, and it's going to change the way Americans start their day. Annoying alarm clocks are a horrible way to start the day, so I've created something that'll make you actually look forward to waking up. My product takes a unique approach on waking up in the morning. It's pretty much the only one of its kind. I've taken my product as far as I can on my own. I need the expertise, the connections, and the money that the Sharks have to help me get this mass produced. That would be a dream come true of mine.
I do enjoy the people that come on the show that are inventors and they, you know, they're actively looking for that next
Hello,
big
Sharks.
thing
My name
for them
is Matty
to
Sallin,
create.
and my product is called Wake and Bacon.
Let's go, Matty.
I'm asking for $40,000 in return for 20% equity. So while I was getting my master's degree at NYU University, I took an introductory electronics course where we had to make a device for the home. And I wanted to remake an alarm clock. And so I canvassed my fellow students, asking them what their ideal way to wake up was. Now, I can't say what the number one answer was on television, but the close second was the smell and taste of bacon. And so, inspired, I went home and I built the world's first alarm clock that actually wakes you up with bacon. Here's how it works. So, the night before, you open up the chamber and you put in a couple of slices of pre-cooked bacon, and then you set the alarm for, say, 7 a.m. The next morning at 6:50, the clock silently turns on, and it heats up the bacon to a crisp so that the smell is really strong and can wake up any bacon lover. You can then actually just roll over in bed, open it up, and eat the bacon yourself.
You can cook the bacon and then eat it.
That's right.
Shut up.
I'm serious. I built this and I thought it was a lark, so I posted it on my website, and Wake and Bacon went viral. I've been inundated with hundreds and hundreds of emails of people who are begging me to sell them one. And so with the money I'm asking for, I want to redesign this for mass production and get a functional prototype so that I can go pitch this to retail partners and manufacturing partners and investors.
So wait, he doesn't have a functional prototype. So he has this thing next to him that is supposed to be, I would think, a prototype.
What it could look like if mass
But
produced.
oh wow,
Notice the hooves. And
pig
this is
ears
what it
on
looks
it.
like with the tray open, and the cord is a little corkscrew. I thought of everything.
I mean, that
Can
definitely
we
is
try
thinking
it?
of everything.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, I've got some for you right now.
Hey, Matty, I love the face of the pig. Do you have a slogan for this or anything?
Rise and swine.
Oh, Lordy. Matty, how long does it take to cook?
It takes 10 minutes to reheat.
So, Matty, what happens when
Okay.
we've sold 10,000 of these and the 10,001st catches on fire and burns the couple to death in their bed?
Well, it has to be UL listed, which means it's safe for the home. For
Yeah,
any
but I'm going to
electronic
ask you, you
device.
think they want an oven cooking bacon next to a bed?
Well, you know, there's the
Has he not seen Seinfeld?
Easy Bake Oven out
We're
there.
not next to somebody's bed at 2 o'clock in the morning.
You don't know where a kid's going to put the Easy Bake Oven. If they made it through that, then I'm sure that I can find a way to get this UL listed and safe for the home.
This is fantastic.
Do you have any idea of pricing? Do you know what your margins will be?
So it'd be about $13 per unit.
I mean, you're asking for $40,000. So once you burn through the 40 to make the prototype, where's the money?
which will go fast, because if he has to build a Wake and Bacon mold, right? Those molds can be, I mean, the molds alone could be $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 or more, just for the mold.
Money going to come from to sell it?
I want the money so that I can then pitch this to retail partners and manufacturing partners.
Man, let me see if I get this right. This is a novelty item.
Yes.
You think you can sell how many units?
I'm not sure. I don't have a projection of how many units I could sell.
And it's so difficult, right? When you have a product that you haven't actually made yet, it does kind of make it difficult to have these kind of predictions of how much it could sell for, how many you could sell. I mean, you could do a survey, but a survey is only going to get you so far, because people, you know, everything's great and peachy and wonderful until people have to actually put the money down.
At least throw out a forecast, say 1.26 million in the first quarter. Even if you're lying to me, at least that's interesting.
But he doesn't want to lie. Like, I mean, you can see it on his
You got
face.
no projections whatsoever. You got a pig box that's going to catch on fire and kill somebody. I'm going to be sued into the Stone Age. I'm out, but I'll give you $100 for the pig box.
Is the pig box for sale?
No, it's the only one I have.
Maddie, I think your idea is whimsical, and it's a great novelty gift.
Thank you.
That's my compliment.
I think the better idea would be to just bottle up the bacon smell and put it inside of an alarm clock and sell like the cartridge for it, and then let it waft into the air. Like, then at least you're not putting heat in next to a bed.
I don't think anyone really wants to have bacon that close when they're waking up. I think they like smelling in the kitchen that mom's making, so I'm out.
All right. I'm
Yeah.
taking my piece of bacon and I'm out.
All right.
I like bacon.
Get on it. In or out?
At least he's honest.
I'm out.
All right.
No.
Let me ask you this, Maddie. What do you think the minimum production run is?
I think it's 10,000 is the lowest I can go.
So that means if your full cost for these is $15 a unit, basically,
$13 a unit, so it'd be $130,000.
where is that money coming from?
That's where I need to partner with a retail partner or a manufacturing partner or an investor.
An investor that's going to write more checks.
You're not going to put your name on this because I'm going to sue you into the Stone Age after my bed catches on fire. I know how to buy insurance, so we can deal with that.
Yes, I mean that's what you should have, some kind of insurance if you're going to sell these ovens that go next to a bed.
The bigger problem that I have, literally, and being very interested, is you needed $170,000.
Yeah.
You only asked for 40.
Yeah, and at 20% too. So, I mean, he's going to have to give a lot of the idea, the IP up in order to make that, to get to 170.
I'm now asking for $170,000.
Mark, are you really interested in this?
I like the idea.
You really think cooking bacon bedside is a good idea?
It doesn't matter. If I had to guess, the percentage of people who would actually make bacon, I'd say 10%. And if I had to guess the number of people who would make bacon twice, I'd say 0%.
How many percent set the house on fire?
Well, that's what the point, though, is they're not going to use it to make bacon. This is going to be a present for Dad because it's so darn stupid.
Yeah, well, that's the idea, right? That it's going to be kind of a gag gift kind of thing. But that's why, which, I mean, you can see his face is not probably not that happy about it, because he this is a real product to him. This is his idea, right? This is his baby, not necessarily a gag gift, and that's a shame that he's seeing that way. Like I said, to me, put the bacon smell into a cartridge and let it waft in the air as an alarm. I think that I could get behind.
And Mark Cuban puts his dough into stupid ideas. Is that what I'm hearing here
It's
today?
a gag gift. The problem is, I'm not going to put up the $130,000. That's the problem. Because of that, Maddie, I'm out.
Bet you my idea would be cheaper.
Thank you for your time.
Okay, I'll give you $200 for the pig box.
Listen, I think I'm going to save children by doing that. We're going to put that in my museum of really bad ideas that can kill people.
Okay, $300 for the pig box.
Oh, jeez. That's
Maddie, thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck, Maddie.
Good luck, man.
oh, that's a shame, CD. Having
Wouldn't he have any extra bacon on him? So basically, Mark, if you would have asked for $170,000, you were in.
I would have tried to get you guys involved, and I would try to sell
We
y'all.
would have all said no.
I'm very persuasive.
We slaughtered that one. People love bacon, and bacon mania is sweeping the nation.
They do.
I'm going to find a way to build Waken Bacon and get it on every nightstand in America.
So let's see. Did he wind up doing that? So here's an article about it. It was a unique product. In March 2011, the inventor of Waken Bacon pitched for. This says he asked for a $400,000 investment. That was not what he asked for. He asked for $40,000. Unless he didn't get the deal, premises were granted. They didn't. Bacon, PS Max Allen, who has a master's degree in interactive design from New York University, is now head of design and experience at Stealth Genetics in San Francisco. Okay, I guess the thing never got actually made. This is a walk-in shaken bacon alarm. So I guess it shakes. Yeah, it looks like it probably like does like a little like shaking when it goes off in the morning. Not available. Only 6 reviews, and yeah, pretty much all 1 stars except for the one where the niece loved it. The niece loved it. That was important. Anyway, what also is important is smashing that like button for the YouTube algorithm so we get this video in front of more entrepreneurs. I am Super Joe Pardo. Get at me at Super Joe Pardo on all the social medias. If you want to learn how to work with me on growing your profit, go over to superjoepardo.com. Make sure you get subscribed so you don't miss any more videos. And I will see you on the next video. Make it a great day, everyone.